Someone said to me, "Do you want 6 hard-boiled eggs to eat right now?" I'd be like, no, you're crazy. That's ridiculous. Never gonna eat that." But then if they had the mayonnaise, put in some paprika, and piped it back into those same eggs, all of a sudden it's like, hell yeah, give me more. We're gonna need a whole lot of eggs. Yes, this time of year, everyone goes eggs manic, so we need a good way to use up the eggs left over from Easter. Deviled eggs are just so damn tasty, and we're going to make them even better with a playful color twist to make delicious traffic lights perfect for any occasion. There are 2 key components to a good deviled egg, the first of which is the eggs, obviously. I'm using 4 per traffic light, so we need 12 altogether. It sounds like so many, but they just get inhaled, and before you know it, you need even more. So get a big pot big enough to fit all 12 eggs, fill with water, and bring to a rolling simmer. Then in go the eggs, and anything slightly soft boiled is not going to work here, so leave in for a good 12 minutes for some structurally safe egg whites. It's useful to give each egg a little prick to avoid the shell cracking in the water and ruining the egg whites. Now we're going to be manhandling these eggs to get all the shell off without disturbing the shape, so best thing to do is when they're finished boiling is give them all an ice bath. Prevents them from overcooking, if that's even possible with hard boiled, but more importantly means you don't have to wait ages before they can actually be held without burning. Now while they cool down, we can move on to the second key component, the mayonnaise. Without mayo, these are just hard-boiled egg yolks, which no one likes. So, with such a critical influencer, we need the best quality. And nothing says quality mayo like homemade. It's got a fresher feel, tastes better, and is even more thick and creamy. I can't recommend enough making your own, and it literally takes seconds. Grab a tall container and drop in a whole egg. Don't add any eggshell, that doesn't really make it better. Then, lemon juice and salt are the essentials, but you can enhance the taste and consistency with some additional ingredients. I've tried a touch of sugar, soy sauce, and mustard for a mayo with a bit of bite. Use a hand blender to break that up before slowly pouring in some neutral oil while blending. It's not essential to pour and blend at the same time, but I find it makes it easier to know when to stop pouring. Soon enough, you'll see everything emulsify and a luxurious, thick, white, creamy mayonnaise will form. Check if it needs more salt, mine usually does, and then you have a beautiful mayo ready to go. Back to our eggs, now they are cool enough to hold. Go to town on that shell to crack it as many times as possible. The easier it is to peel, the less chance of ripping the egg white. Then slice it in half, and we are ready to move on to our first light, red pepper and beetroot red. Grab a red pepper, slice around the core, trimming off any white parts, then get this nice and roasted by putting the oven on for 20 minutes at 200 degrees. Once it's cool enough to handle, peel off the skin and place in a blender with 25 ml olive oil, touch of salt, and some diced cooked beetroot. The beetroot adds a fantastic earthiness as well as helps with the signature red colour. Then strain the puree through a fine sieve to really help smooth it out. For the filling, grab a bowl with 4 egg yolks, then first some of our beautiful homemade mayo, then in with the puree, strong pinch of salt, and of course some paprika. Mash it all up, and then to help with the consistency, I use a secret ingredient, butter. Not only helps thicken up the puree, but also adds flavour like only butter can. Then drop a piping bag with a nozzle into a tall container to make things easier, scoop the red filling in, and then pipe into an egg white half. Simple garnish of some chive and a dash of paprika again, then feel free to stop and admire this red light version deviled egg. Delicious, earthy, with a touch of sweetness. On to our second light, and it's a simple case of embracing the colour yellow with these cheese and mustard ambers. Grab a bowl of 4 egg yolks again, a couple of spoons of mayo, and then you can use your mustard of choice, but I recommend for this some mustard powder. It's potent enough to carry the taste without affecting the consistency too much. With that goes some grated yellow cheese. I've got double Gloucester, which works nicely, but really any yellow cheese works. Of course we need some salt, paprika, mix it all up, and we pipe again. Don't forget to garnish, and these look great. The last light, and definitely my favourite, is the smashed avocado green. First though is to dice up some nice and fine tomato. We want that fresh juice to complement the avocado, so hit that with a good amount of salt, and then essentially mulch to break out as much of the juice as we can. Next is an avocado, which is ripe enough to smash easily. Dice that up, and then grab your final 4 egg yolks, mayo, avocado, the tomato, salt, pepper too, lime juice, and why not chuck in some paprika. If you don't have the coriander soap issue like me, go ahead and add some finely chopped coriander, and use a masher to really help smash the avocado together, and then into another piping bag. I saved a bit of the tomato to use as a nice garnish with some coriander or parsley in my case, paprika, and beautiful. Go ahead and enjoy some delicious avocado deviled eggs. And there you have it, traffic light deviled eggs, the perfect healthy snack or a party appetizer everyone will be talking about. Feel free to play around with these or even make a new colour. Let me know in the comments which traffic light is your favourite. Until then, Grab a cup of tea, and let's get cooking.